Hey Cody, how's it going, buddy?
Hey Paul, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. What's happening? What you up to? Your time at Gloucestershire, you've been there for a long time now. But I want to start off with, how that all began for you.
Started off with Lancashire playing their junior cricket there, pretty much from under 11s all the way through to under 18s, under 19s, and then played in the second team.
Yep.
And then I didn't really get much of a chance up here. The opportunity to go to Lords and play for the MCC Young Cricketers, which I had 2.5 years there. I was quite lucky. Gloucester was one of those teams that I always got some runs against.
Oh, yeah.
So it worked out to be quite well. Yeah, I got a big hundreds playing for Lancs under 19s against them.
Yeah.
And I was asked to go for a trial with Gloucester during the season I was on the YCs, and I managed to get another 100 when I was on trial as well.
You were part of the trial game for the 100 ball stuff. Is that going to be a massive success in the UK, do you reckon? Can you see it being the new 2020?
I think it will, yeah. I was lucky enough to play in the trial games a couple of years ago, and thought it was a great game to play in.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot easier to watch. Obviously, the cricket purists are probably not going to like it, but to get the new crowd in, families and youngsters and what have you, they're trying to get it done and dusted in 90 minutes, same as a football game.
Sure.
If that's going to attract more people to the game, then I think it's only going to be a good thing.
And how does it work with the furlough stuff? Because that's quite a big topic at the moment as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we're obviously on furlough. I spoke to our head coach about having been able to train while I'm back up in Liverpool, and we're actually not allowed to train. So yeah, it's a tough one to do. We're keeping ourselves fit as we can and what have you. But in terms of actual cricket skills, then we've got to wait until we're officially back in training. So it's hard to try and stay busy. We've asked for like a 3-week prep period.
Yeah.
So we've been told that there's nothing going on before the 1st of July. Let's say, for example, we report back in on the 1st of July.
Yeah.
We've asked for a 3-week period so we can get prepped for whatever's coming about, whether it be 50 over 2020, if there's any championship cricket, what have you.
Sure.
So 3 weeks, it probably doesn't seem like a long time, but we'll be pretty full on and probably training most days, getting prepped for the season or whatever will be of the season.
Playing cricket, you've had the opportunity and experience to travel the world through your job, which is what people dream about. I know obviously a lot of young cricketers kind of look up to people who come and represent the club as an overseas professional, and they love it, and they always kind of have that as their dream. So, I mean, you've been to New Zealand, South Africa, Australia, and that's all to play cricket, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've been pretty lucky.
Well, and anywhere else, or is it just those three?
I had a couple of trips to India.
Nice.
I had one when I was on the academy at Lancs. We had a 10-day trip there to Mumbai. Then we went to Pune with the MCC and cricketers, and then we went to Bangalore with Gloucester.
Well, that must be an awesome experience as well, because
I absolutely love India.
Really?
I absolutely love it. It's such a great place.
The importance of fielding. How big is it to be a good fielder? Because having that one trade as a batter, I'm sure you've got to be real good in the field as well, just to build that kind of profile.
Absolutely, yeah. You have to. There's no hiding place anymore, especially in 2020 cricket. You can't carry people in the field. It's such a massive part of the game. There's so many runs saved or lost, depending on whether you do well or not. And obviously taking wickets as well, run out opportunities and those half catches that if someone takes a screamer, then that changes the whole dynamic of the game.
With the England setup, I know you've obviously played with a lot of blokes that have represented England. Is there, obviously you've got to get the runs behind your name, you've got to get the wickets, stats do matter, but at the same time, how important is it to be the right character in order to get called up to England? Do you think that plays a big role? Determined, confident?
I think it does play a big part, yeah. You've obviously got to be extremely tough mentally because your game gets scrutinised in the media. Pundits just absolutely pick you apart. And obviously as well, opposition do. So if you're not mentally strong and are prepared to work on any sort of weaknesses and flaws they have in your game, then you'll get found out pretty quickly.
With any bits of advice for young cricketers coming through?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's you just have to work so hard on your game. There's obviously a lot of youngsters who want to try and make it as a professional cricketer.
Yeah.
So just the way I sort of looked at it and the way I went about it was to try and work harder than everybody else. Obviously, there's going to be people with different levels of ability and talent. But there's one thing that you can control, and that's one, your mindset, and two, your work ethic. And I think if you've got your work ethic and you want to work harder than other people, that will definitely stand you in a very good place to go forward.
Enjoyed listening to your kind of insight into your career and just your advice as well. And yeah, just getting to know you a little bit better. Good luck with the future. I think I'm sure I speak on behalf of everyone who's going to watch this that you deserve to play for England. You've got amazing kind of stats, and you're doing an amazing job in the 2020 game. So keep going with it, and hope to be seeing you on TV one day. That's for sure.
Cheers, man. Thanks very much, Chris. I really appreciate it. Cheers for having me.
Absolute pleasure, man. Stay safe, and I'll keep in touch.
Thanks, mate. Catch you later.
Cheers, bud. Bye.